filing in the Pepsi Center, looking to cheer on the Nuggets. First game of this trip here for the Pelicans. They're hoping to start it off with a W. They know this is the type of game they need to win if they're going to take the next step, facing a closely ranked team. No clear underdogs based on the tail of the tape.
When I look at New Orleans, the thing with them is they haven't really established an identity for themselves as a team. They never have seemed to come up with a plan and stick to it for very long. They've been all over the place in terms of their identity.
And I'd put that on the coaching staff more than anyone else, Clark. A coherent strategy has to be in place, or it's impossible to climb up the standings.
Now the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. Z, he's in at center. Evans and Davis are your small and power forwards. Holiday out there with Austin Rivers. Now here's Aflalo. He had 13 points in the win against Utah.
And Kevin, don't forget about his playmaking in that game as well. He was wonderful in terms of attacking the defense and figuring out when to shoot and when to find teammates.
It's stolen by Davis. Holiday attacking, and that one falls coming off of Davis's feed.
Heads up, aggressive play right there. He saw the smaller man on him, took it straight to the basket.
You have to wonder, it's certainly worth thinking about with the way Anthony Davis took a big step forward last year. There's a legitimate argument or discussion anyway that he might eventually become the best player in the league at some point.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And he does it as well as anyone. Tremendous skill in the air.
Now here's Holiday, averaging 12 points a game. Inside. No good from Z. On defense, New Orleans, they come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And they were nearly flawless offensively in that win, Kevin. Once they got rolling, they just did not stop.
My kind of performance to watch, guys. Efficient and potent. Very strong.
Davis setting the pick for Holiday. To the inside. Z the pass to Davis.
Well, Denver in the post-Melo years has been a collection of good players, but you always have to wonder if they'll have a low ceiling because this team does not have a so-called superstar.
At that point, Denver has done well without what most would call a superstar, but obviously that takes its toll come playoff time.
It really does. I mean, you need somebody that you can really rely on as your go-to guy, the one who gets it done for you in the clutch, and they haven't quite established that player, and yet they're still competitive.
Dishes it to Fareed. McGee trying to break free. No good. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Outside Holiday. Feeds it to Rivers. Passes it to Z. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Well, they already had him staggered, and now all of a sudden they're throwing some haymakers.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. The Pelicans make their last shot. Back to Lawson. Fareed, right side. Cannot hit. Nice D from Z. New Orleans leading by 5. We'll now go to Doris Burke, who spoke with Brian Shaw. Doris?
He said a big factor in this game will be how well they limit penetration by Tyreke Evans. He said he's so unique in that he's so big and so strong and also tremendously slippery and elusive off the bounce. But we've really got to cut off his right hand and then dare him to shoot over the top. I'd rather he have a wide open look from 18, 19 feet than a clear lane to the rim any day of the week. Kevin, the marching order, pretty clear cut.
Thanks, Doris. Now here is Holiday. Aaron Aflalo missing his last shot. He used that pick to get in close. Holiday's got his second basket.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Yeah, not a lot you can do defensively when they continue to get the ball inside and get these easy shots.
Evans against Aflalo. Rivers dishes to Holiday. Pass to Evans. Shot clock at 5. Here's Z. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And Davis gets it to go.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. Defense hasn't been able to set up.
Well, over the course of the last 10 games, these big men have been the NBA's best at the charity stripe. Fourth, Anthony Davis.
Well, a lot of these big men take the confidence they have in the paint to the free throw line.
Yep, some of them do that, exactly, and we can see the reason why in those numbers. In general, the composure of all those players show up at the free throw line.
Now here's Aflalo looking for his first basket still in this one. Chandler kicks to Lawson. Wants to get it to Fareed and does. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Really hard to decide, guys, which was better. The pass, the catch, or the slam.
Clark, there's no wrong answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
Agreed.
All of the above.
Here's Z on the money with the shot from the left block. Z's got his third basket of the night right there. The Nuggets trail by 11. Lawson outside. Out to Chandler. Back to Lawson. The dish now to Fareed. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two.
Well, you talk about effort and energy being a skill. Some people talk about those things as skills. And Kenneth Fareed is a 10 out of 10 in that category. A 6'7" power forward. His athleticism and relentless motor allow him to play much bigger than that.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Gallinari comes in for Wilson Chandler. Randy Foye, he's checked in for Aaron Aflalo. And Nate Robinson is subbed in for Ty Lawson. And even 3-on-3 break. Robinson with it. 14 points from him the last game against Utah.
Yeah, Kevin, he really set up shop at that foul line. I mean, they could not do anything with him defensively, and so they had to keep fouling.
That one goes. Count it. Robinson's got his first points of the night. And guys, Fareed not the most skilled offensively. Most of his points coming on fast breaks, garbage buckets, dunks inside.
Yeah, but he's developing a decent touch from around the foul line area, which is a nice addition to his offensive arsenal, Kevin. But, yeah, the big thing is, he's just one of those guys who you can never let your guard down against because he's constant energy.
Pelicans leading by 6. Fredette, the pass to Z. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
It took some time, and fans might have been unsure for a while, but clearly the Pelicans have a direction for this team now, and I think they're a franchise on the rise.
Smith checked in for Denver. And New Orleans also making a change. Ashik's checked in. Now here is Robinson, averaging 10 points per contest. Hickson sets the screen for Robinson. Pass to Gallinari, fires the 3. The shot is off, and New Orleans will go the other way with it.
And with the Pelicans getting a franchise big like they did with Davis always helps, but they're also active in acquiring talent to grow around him. Their offense has really come together immediately, threatening to run away with this game.
It's hard to imagine they'll be able to stay as hot as they've been so far, but if they can, watch out.
Robinson dishes to Gallinari, and it's Gallinari again missing. For the Pelicans, getting young talent is one thing, and they want to make sure, Clark, that they got the right talent to fit alongside their stars.
Kevin, I really think sometimes the cohesiveness and the fitting of the parts is overlooked and undervalued, and the Pelicans are trying to make that a real priority. Not only do we want talent, but we want it to fit together nicely. You got to give them kudos for that.
That's a good point. The Nuggets trail by 10. Robinson kicks to Hickson. Gordon against Gallinari. Randy Foye is on the way. Gallinari passes to Robinson. Knocked loose. And now the Pelicans on the break. Gordon kicks to Fredette from downtown. The shot is off. Here's Robinson. No good. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Pelicans lead by... Kenneth Fareed, he's checked in for Smith. Alinari comes in for J.J. Hickson. And it's Foy in for Wilson Chandler. Z's checked in for New Orleans. Evans comes in for Ryan Anderson. So for New Orleans right now, Evans and Davis are your small and power forwards. Holiday out there with Austin Rivers. B at the 5. Pelicans leading by 4.
Make some noise, Denver. Your Nuggets dancers.
Outside Holiday. It's Evans on the wing. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Miami. It's stolen by Foy. And here comes Lawson leading the fast break. Here's a Flalo. Soft touch off the glass. Now just a 2-point New Orleans lead.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
Yeah, that's 4 straight trips, guys, where their passes have ended up in scores. 4 straight assists. Great team play.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And no one has allowed fewer points since the All-Star break than these teams you see before you now. Second, the Pelicans.
Yeah, I think the coaches really challenged this club at the break to improve their defense, and that's exactly what they've done.
Robinson's checked in for Ty Lawson. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Robinson dishes to Fareed. There's Foy with the 3. Pelicans with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points.
You know, something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound totals are almost identical.
No separation there. Not yet anyway.
A moment to check out where Anthony Davis sits in the league rankings. 3rd in blocks, 5th in field goal percentage. And he's been a terrific rebounder as well, in the top 10 in that category per game.
And you addressed this spot as one of the leaders in average blocks per game, Steve. And I tell you what, that makes a huge difference on the team's defense. When you got a shot blocker in there, it can change things for you.
Jimmer Fredette, he's checked in for Drew Holiday.
Well, even though he couldn't get them all to fall, he did at least make it a 2-possession game.
Robinson drives in. And Foy kicks to Robinson. Here's Fareed. We got a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. Taking a look at New Orleans. They're good enough for 8th place in the conference right now, looking to hold on to that. And, of course, Denver. They're just sitting one spot down right on their heels.
Seeing where the Nuggets are, I mean, they've just never really found their groove this season. I mean, not yet anyway. They're kind of stuck in the middle of the pack right now.
Man, they don't have a lot of time left to find that groove, Clark. That's the problem. I mean, unless things really come together for them soon, I think they're going to stay in kind of that middle of the pack area the rest of the way. And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Fredette, the pass to Z. He feeds it to Davis. Kicks it out to Gordon. It's Evans on the wing. They set the pick. Back to Gordon. And the pass to Z. Second chance shot. And that's good off the glass that time. Z's got 13.
I like the way they're working the ball inside, because when you do that, you get higher percentage shots, and typically good things happen.
And Foy kicks to Fareed. And it's Flalo penetrating, and he gets it to go. Flalo's got 6 points in the quarter.
After digging themselves that hole in the first quarter, this club is starting to shoot the ball much better now.
Yeah, you know, sometimes it takes a little while to work out the knots. I mean, they're starting to put it together.
Z, Fareed defending, and he gets the bucket. Davis has got his second basket of the night.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
Now, here is Foy, defended by Gordon. Gallinari wide open. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Z's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Fredette. Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. New Orleans.
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first. If we
Third quarter welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. What a game we're seeing from Z.
Yeah, he tore it up on the offensive glass in the first couple of quarters. Love the effort you're getting out of him.
Incredibly persistent, which is what it takes to be a successful offensive rebounder. I should know. I used to eat a lot of glass in my day.
Down low, it's Fareed and JaVale McGee. Lawson and Aflalo are the 1 and 2, and it's Chandler in at the 3 slot. So that's who Brian Shaw starts the second half with. Evans against Chandler. There's the pick. Evans goes in, loses his man off the screen, and lays it up and in. Evans has got the first basket of the third quarter for New Orleans.
Tyreke Evans is an athletic slashing guard. He's really gifted at getting to the rim. But I think his outside shot, the inconsistency of his outside shot has held him back a bit. Ironically, he's a pretty good free throw shooter, but still lacks that touch from mid-range on field goal attempts.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kevin, incredibly, Anthony Davis, one of the league's rangiest big men, and it's rumored that he's still growing. Asked about it, Davis joked, "I hope not. I don't want to be 7 feet. It just sounds weird, but if I grow, I can't help it." He does, however, want to get stronger, though. Now up over 240 pounds, he's putting in work in the weight room. Sounds like trouble for the competition, Kevin.
Should help him hold his own inside, Doris. Thanks. And Aflalo wide open. He shoots. That one falls. Coming off Lawson's feet. 9 points for Aaron Aflalo.
Evans has worked diligently on his shooting. He had a bad habit of fading back on every jump shot early in his career, so he's tried to shoot with a more traditional motion.
And Holiday, here we go. And he banks in the layup. Holiday's got 10 points in the game.
The defense just has to fight over the top of those screens.
Especially when the ball is in his hand. He doesn't miss too many open shots.
The Nuggets trail by 7. And Evans, over his career, has bounced around a little bit position-wise. He played point guard at Memphis and coming into the NBA, and then some small forward. What do you think his best position is?
I think he's one of those guys that probably is a playmaking small forward or 2 guard. He's got ball handling skills that allow him to make plays. He can score. He's strong. His wingspan allows him to play bigger than he is. But I think he's a playmaking 2 or 3.
It's interesting to check out the first-year stars of the NBA, and on that list are the rookies who have been almost automatic from the field this past month. Well, you look at Z, a great player, second in the league.
And his confidence is just going to keep growing if he continues shooting the ball like he has over the past month.
You know, it's really invaluable for a rookie to have a good stretch of play like that. It can really calm a first-year guy down and allow him to play at a high level.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. It's deflected. It's stolen by Davis. Tipped away. Chandler outside. Unloads from 9, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. Chandler's got his second basket of the game. New Orleans leading by 6. Holiday dishes to Evans. Holiday, the pass to Davis. New Orleans moving the ball around. Shot from 12. No good from Z.
Finally a miss, but still 4 for 5 shooting to start this third quarter.
Here's Aflalo, and there's another one for the Nuggets.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
The Pelicans have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall, 80% since the break.
This New Orleans team is now in their second season as the Pelicans. The name, which was subject to some critique early on, has actually turned out to be nice for the franchise with a new group of players, new ownership, and it fits nicely into creating a new identity.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Now, here is Lawson. He has 6. And it's Aflalo penetrating. Holiday against Lawson. 5 on the clock. Here's McGee. Misses from short range. Pelicans leading by 6. Outside Holiday. Kicks to Rivers. Z. Fareed defending. Davis. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul.
Well, one more and that's it. He'll be DQ, disqualified. He's got to be able to defend without picking up that last disqualifying foul.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Smith checked in for JaVale McGee. Hickson comes in for Kenneth Fareed. And it's Foy in for Aaron Aflalo. New Orleans also making some changes. Ashik comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Anderson in for Tyreek Evans. And Foy kicks to Hickson. Here's Chandler, drilled from 11 feet out. Chandler's got 4 this quarter. The Pelicans have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Ashik, the pass to Z. There's the feed to Ashik. Right wing. To the paint. Chandler with the steal. Lawson drives in. Second shot opportunity. That's it, and the Pelican lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Smith.
What an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender, giving up so much size, there's no way he's going to get a hand on him.
Z, the pass to Holiday. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Foy, and Denver again with the bucket.
The road back hasn't been an easy one, but they've managed to climb all the way out of the hole and tie this game.
I have to say, pretty remarkable, Steve. At one point, I thought they were done.
Rivers dishes to Ashik. Anderson, a screen on Lawson. Z, covered by Smith. Z, the pass to Ashik. For 3, shot clock at 3, and Rivers gets it to go in on the assist by Ashik.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
And Foy kicks to Hickson. Smith outside. Hickson sets the screen for Smith. Chandler's shot, good.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a three-point battle like this.
Wilson Chandler, a versatile forward, Steve, in his 7th season out of the fold.
I like him, Kevin. I mean, he's strong enough to play inside, quick enough to guard on the perimeter, and then he's got that 3-point range on his shot. So, very versatile player.
And Lawson, here we go. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Well, you like it when I got...
That's the way to shoot the rock.
That one, not a good play.
Here's Holiday. 10 points for him. Right side Holiday. Lays it up and banks it in. Holiday's got 12 in the game. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Pelicans lead by 4. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. So for New Orleans right now, backcourt, Holiday and Gordon. Z out there with Davis, and it's Anderson in at the small forward position. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Out to Gallinari. Now, here is Foy. Not a lot of room.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for New Orleans?
Boy, guys, I really like how they've driven the ball to the basket in this game. I mean, they've been very aggressive with it.
And then look at the points in the paint, because they're really winning that battle tonight.
Tyreek Evans is checked in for New Orleans. Z, the pass to Davis. Clock at 6. From the baseline. Tries again. Here's Z. And finally they hit one. Z's got 21 in the game.
They've been getting it inside at every opportunity and getting results, too.
It's a great formula, and it's really a sign that the offense is clicking.
Hickson dishes to McGee. Gallinari against Evans. The shot's good from McGee.
Oh, a beautiful assist. That's a couple of teammates clearly on the same page.
New Orleans in the lead. And Holiday kicks to Gordon. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Holiday, the pass to Gordon. It's stolen by Foy, and the Nuggets pushing it up now. Robinson leading the charge. Puts up the baby hook, and again it's Denver.
The guys, after trailing for such a long time, they have to be feeling good about tying this game up.
And it could not have come too soon. Fourth quarter with momentum now in their favor.
Evans dishes to Gordon. Gallinari with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. McGee with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. And Hickson throws it down.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Kenneth Fareed's checked in for Hickson. Chandler comes in for Gallinari. Aaron LaFleur, he's checked in for Andy Ford. And it's Lawson in for Robinson.
And what a tremendous game for Z. He's got 12 rebounds, and he's rejected a shot over the course of the game, too.
That seems like it could have been more because he's been in position to make plays defensively most of the game.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Hickson's checked in. Throws it up high, and the dunk by Fareed.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
Holiday, the pass to Z. He kicks it to Davis. It's stolen by Hickson. And they're pushing it up. Here's Fareed. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. And the Nuggets lead by 4. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Nuggets?
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And they're also really getting out in transition and scoring some hoops in the fast break tonight.
6 on the shot clock. Evans kicks to Holiday.
Well, Drew Holiday, part of the basketball family. Of course, he played at UCLA, but both of his parents played at Arizona State.
And for Drew Holiday, you know, you talk about his family. His brother and sister both won state titles. And his father, in his 50s, can still throw down a 360 dunk. Now, I'm looking at you.
No, it's not happening here. Come on. I know he's got some good DNA, but 360 dunks at 50? Although Drew is real deal. His youngest brother is a star in the making, playing in high school in Los Angeles right now.
He dishes it to Rivers. Davis with a screen on Chandler. It's tipped. It's stolen by Hickson. And Lawson with the drive. Dishes to Hickson. On the wing, Chandler. Covered by Evans. Chandler kicks to Lawson. Rebounded by Z. Z's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Pelicans trail by 4. Outside Holiday. To the left wing. Here's Z. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Z's got 12 points here in the second half.
I tell you what, you don't want to allow too many of those kinds of baskets with the game on the line.
Now, this is when defenses have to protect the basket with everything they've got. Force the offense to shoot from the perimeter.
And a follow wide open. He shoots. That one rolling around and rims out. To tie it up. The shot by Holiday, no good. The Nuggets have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Lawson outside. On the wing of Flello. That is in there. Lawson with the assist. Lawson's got 6 assists in the game.
And a nice jump for their offense in the second half. They're now up above 50% shooting for the game.
And Steve, it's no surprise to see them in the lead. I mean, when you score efficiently like that, you keep a lot of pressure on the other team.
Holiday, the pass to Z, 6 to shoot. And the shot is good. The Denver lead has been cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Anthony Davis.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
His team in that last timeout. He's looking for whatever they have left in the tank. He said, I know it's been a hard-fought game, but now's not the time to leave anything in reserve. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I expect you to be going all out full speed. Guys?
They've been splashing home those threes since halftime.
Definitely a big improvement in their shooting from what we saw before the break.
Holiday dishes to Evans. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. That's tipped. Stolen by Fareed. Lawson against Holiday. Chandler with a screen for Lawson. Chandler outside. Back to Lawson. Shot clock at 6. Fareed inside. He's guarded by Davis. Fareed, no good.
Great defense in the paint there, making it tough on the offense.
That's what he brings, a presence. I mean, you saw it on that miss.
Feeds it to Rivers. Passes it to Z. Lawson on the double team. And the shot is good. The Denver lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from Rivers.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around.
Well, their energy is lacking. They've got to start playing harder and battle down in the paint.
Lawson up top, guarded by Holiday. Lawson is doubled on the wing of Flello. Back to Lawson. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Hickson with the ball. Now guarded by Z. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Boy, for my taste, he's far too inconsistent with that shot. I mean, he's got to make those if he's going to take his game to the next level.
Lawson against Davis. The kick out to Flello. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
I thought he'd make that one. And that's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen.
Holiday, the pass to Z. Count! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Oh, that is a massive shot.
You know it is. He's stepping right into the spotlight.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Lawson, here we go. And Aflalo wide open. He shoots. Aflalo with another miss. The Pelicans have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Here's Z to take the lead. Yes!
Feels like a flip has been switched at halftime because both teams now really getting after it.
And it's been a fun half of basketball, Steve.
And the call will be against Ty Lawson. That is his first foul of the game.
Boy, in a close game especially, those plays really hurt.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you got to freeze the clock. I mean, that's the enemy in this situation.
A few misses at the line, and they're in good shape.
And he commits the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
And the free throws make things a lot more simple for them. Now you just have to guard against the three-pointer. A chance to tie it up, Clark.
A 3 would make it happen.
So it's a narrow victory for the Pelicans, pulling it out for the W. Well, they don't get much more exciting.
Well, congratulations on the win and for setting your season high in points scored for yourself. Would you say this is the best game you've played this year?
Best game? I mean, Doris, that's kind of hard for me to answer given the amount of great games I've had this year. You feel me? It don't matter, though, because best is yet to come. I'm taking over the league the rest of the way. It's that simple. Woo!
It was a pleasure for us to watch. Thank you so much. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. Thank
The Rook came to play tonight, boy.
Yeah, I'm hungry, yo. Feed me the rock, and I'm gonna carry your sorry butt to the finish line.
Easy, young stallion. Ain't nobody gonna carry me anywhere. But keep taking shots in the rhythm of the offense, and we'll be good. When we're ourselves, it's impossible to be anybody else.
Nah, man. Don't be giving me none of that sacred hoops mysticism, bro. I was a force of nature out there, and you know it.
You filled it up, no doubt. But what's more important than individual stats?
Hey, man, this ain't one of them teaching moments that you always trying to look for, bro. It's a celebration, dawg. Nah, for real, it's a party, man. Let's go. I'm buying, too. As long as you not spitting none of that sacred hoops talk, all right?
Well,
Deal?
since you put it that way, let's do it. Everybody listen up. We celebrating, and the Rook is buying.
I got it. That's what's up, though. Yeah, it's on me. Don't even trip. I got you.
Okay, I've been thinking.
That's never a good thing.
Huh, funny guy. That's why I like you so much. Always keeping it light. Doesn't hurt my feelings at all. Anyway, you're really starting to make a name for yourself. So with more eyeballs on you, I think it's time for you to start doing a little more to really stand out.
All right.
You know, get the word-of-mouth machine churning.
So what are you thinking?
You need to start doing pregame rituals. You know, LeBron's got the chalk toss, KG headbutts the stanchion. You know, something to get the people buzzing about you. Keep your name trending.
Yeah, I like the idea of creating something that people can associate with me. That's cool.
Oh, good. Well, I'll let you think about it, pick one out, and I look forward to seeing it debut before the next game.